नमः। हरिः ओम्। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः, भद्रं पश्येम अक्षभिर्यजत्राः, स्थिरैरङ्गैः तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यसेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः, स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः, स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः, स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ अग्ने नय सुपथा राये अस्मान् विश्वानि देवा वयुनानि विद्वान् युयोध्यस्मा जुहुराणमेनो भूयिष्ठां तेन मुक्तिं विधेम। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ ब्रह्मन् ब्राह्मणो ब्रह्मवर्चसि जायतामाराष्ट्रे राजन्यः शूरैषव्यो दिव्याधी महारथो जायतां दुग्ध्री धेनुः ऊढानड्वान् आसुः सप्तिः पुरन्धिर्योषा जिष्णुरथेष्ठा सभेयो युवास्य यजमानस्य वीरो जायतां निकामे निकामेन वर्जन्यो वर्षति फलवत्यो नवोषधयः पच्यन्ताम् योगक्षेमो नः कल्पेताम्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुः श्रोत्रमथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि। सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदं माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्माम् ममा ब्रह्म निराकरोतु। अनिराकरणमस्त्वनिराकरणं मे अस्तु। तदात्मनि निरतेय उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ नमो भगवते सूर्यनारायणाय। ॐ नमो भगवते नारायणाय। ॐ So today we are having a talk on the Venkateshwara Suprabhatam. So now we're good. Ramakrishna has joined. So how not Ramakrishna read about 6 to 7 slokas now? You know, you are all familiar. Please repeat the Venkateshwara Suprabhatam first 8 slokas.
I'm not at all familiar, Guruji.
Any way you like, you decide. No, Venkatramana Swami is good. He's a great fellow. He doesn't want any particular thing. He is a universal God. So you just start or even read 6, 7 slokas.
Just a minute.
And afterwards I continue my explanation and you will enjoy it. Yeah, start. Sri.
ఒక్క నిమిషం.
కౌసల్యా శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. కౌసల్యా సుప్రజా రామ. స్టార్ట్. పూర్వా సంధ్యా. మీ వాయిస్ కూడా రికార్డ్ అవ్వాలి నాయనా.
రెడీగా లేదు. ఓకే. కౌసల్య సుప్రజ రామ పూర్వ సంధ్యా ప్రవర్తతే ఉత్తిష్ట నరసాధూల కర్తవ్యం దైవ మాహికం ఉత్తిష్టోత్తిష్ట గోవింద ఉత్తిష్ట గరుడధ్వజ ఉత్తిష్ట కమలాకాంత త్రైలోక్యం మంగళం కురు మాతః సమస్త జగతాం మధుకైట భారేః వక్షో విహారిణి మనోహర దివ్యమూర్తే శ్రీ స్వామిని శ్రీత జనప్రియ దానశీలే శ్రీ వెంకటేశ దయితే తవ సుప్రభాత तव सुप्रभातमरविन्दो विन्दलोचने भवतु प्रसन्नमुख चन्द्रमण्डले विधिशङ्करे विधिशङ्करेन्द्रवनिताभिर्चिते
Yes.
वृषशैलनाथ दयिते दयानिधे
Yes. Good.
अत्र्यादिसप्त ऋष यः समुपास्य सन्ध्याम् सिन्धुकर कमलानि मनोहराणि आदाय पादयुगमर्चयितुं प्रपन्नाः शेषाद्रिशेखर विभो तव सुप्रभातम् ఐదైంది
Chalu Babu.
పంచానాబ్జ
Yeah, now I'll tell you, I take the phone and
ఐ థింక్
yeah.
ఫస్ట్ టైం ఐఎమ్ రిసైటింగ్ గురుగారు ఫర్ యువర్ డ్యూటీ యువర్
అన్నీ కూడా ప్రపంచంలో ఫస్ట్ టైమే పుట్టింది ఇక్కడ. We don't,
ఇన్ మై
everything
హోల్
is
లైఫ్
first.
ఎవ్రీ టైమ్
You,
ఐఎమ్ హియరింగ్ ఇట్ ఫస్ట్ టైం ఐఎమ్ రిసైటింగ్ మై ఓన్
yeah, you will recite in future number of times. The Venkataramanappa will be happy to look at the Ramakrishnappa. So Ramakrishna and Venkataramana, they are all the same. So we have to create an atmosphere for the great people to get up from the sleep, to wake up from the sleep. But ordinarily people are there, but when Paramatma has to get up, he has a very busy schedule. Such a schedule that we cannot cope up, anybody cannot cope up with the schedule of Paramatma because Kalaha Gachati Kridati Ayuhu. Because we are all born where our lifestyles and lifespan plays fickle at variance. But Paramatma is constant in his way. That's why this particular thing, sometime long back, the poet Acharya has composed it because of the anugraha of the Paramatma. And even today, lakhs and lakhs of people are repeating the Venkateshwara Suprabhatam. They have no alternative for that. Similarly, there are other Suprabhatas, Kausalyas, other Suprabhata stotras are also there. But somehow, Kalau Venkatanayakaha, Nanatho Nanathas Sada Venkatesam Smarami Smarami. And with this kind of expressions and prayer and submissions, we remember him. And moreover, Kalau Venkatanayaka means Mahavishnu came down to the earth in order to remove their papas, papaharaha, papanashanaha, papagnaha. Like that, we all see that. Because that's why even today there is a top rush of people. No matter whatever is the profession, they are all before the feet of Venkatramana Swami or Mahavishnu, nobody. But if to get a chance to go and have the darshan of Mahavishnu in the name of Venkatesha, Vem means sin, Kata is to cut off, to Nasha. Ishvara means there are hundreds and thousands of gods. Santi Devaha Viralaha. So, Ishtartha Paladhaha. And Shankaracharya says in Kaundaundar Lahari, there are many thousands, Humpty Dumpty number of gods are there who are capable of giving the fulfillment or desire fulfillment of you, but temporary. Because man is not fixed with one desire. That because Moksha Purushartha is the last one. Dharma, Artha, Kama. These are the three intertwined Purusharthas which are interdependent. But people have hardly thought for the Moksha Purushartha. Therefore, the Dharma, Artha Prabhavati, Artha Dharma Prabhavati, Artha Dharmayoho, Kamam Prabhavati, Kamad, and when Dharma, Artha, Kama, Mokshas are there, Kamas are there, Moksha comes up. Therefore, and who is this boy? He is said to be Kausalya Suprajarama. See, he is the mother's name is taken first. I am in the class, Amma. I'll talk to you afterwards. Suprabhatam, Venkateshwara Suprabhatam class. If you want, you can join. So here, the mother's name is taken so that anybody, when taken the name of the mother, gets tempted. Amma, Amma, Amma. That this kind of weakness in all beings is being capitalized by Shankara, by Kalidasa also in Abhignana Sakuntalam. In the fifth canto, in the seventh canto, in order to divert the attention of Sarvadamana, the Shakuntala's son who was playing with the lions and tigers in the ashrama, and he was telling, Drumbhasva Simha, Dantante Ganeshye, hey Simha, open your mouth. I want to count the number of teeth you have got. So it was just playing with the lion. The attendant was worried about. So in order to divert him, take away from that lion, she says, what is that? Shakuntalavanyam pasya. So Shakuntalavanyam pasya. మా కాసాంతరం మళ్ళీ మాట్లాడతాను నేను. ఐఎమ్ ఇన్ ది వెంకటేశ్వర సుప్రభాతం క్లాస్. ఓకే. సో here Kausalya Supraja andre, then when mother's name is taken, Kausalya is the mother for Rama, and Rama is also indicated here because Venkatesh Avatara and Rama Avatara are Manava Avataras only. Both of them have got divine power latent in them. One has used it, one has not used it. For example, Venkatesa has used his power, Rama has not used that power. He was just a human being. Aham Manushaha Asmi. So here, Kausalya Supraja Rama is actually, this is the very mild, affectionate way how Vishwamitra Maharshi woke up Rama and Lakshmana when he took them to his hermitage in order to see that his Yajna Vigna is removed, and Tataki, Maricha and all these Rakshasas who were disturbing the Yajna by throwing flesh, blood and all those things. And so he wanted Rama's help too, because he doesn't want to expend his power. So Kausalya Supraja Rama. So Sandhya Pravartate. Sandhya will be there 3 times every time, but Purva Sandhya is Purva Sandhya, Madhyanika Sandhya, and Sayam Sandhya. But Purva Sandhya is important because the previous night people all go to rest. Therefore, the morning, the Brahmi Muhurtam, etc., is coming up. Therefore, what is that you have to do? Uttishta, Uttishta. Look at it. So, 2 times he has got to get told that Uttishta, and is a Narasardula. See, Nareshu Sardulaha Sreshtaha. So, Rama is a Sreshta because he is Rajakumara. He is the prince. So the Raja and Rajakumara, Raja's family, are important in the society. Therefore, Narasardula, ಯಾಕಪ್ಪ ನಾನು ಎಬ್ಸ್ತಾ ಇದೀಯ ಅಂತ ಗುರುಗಳನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಆ ಗುರುಗಳು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಆನ್ನಿಕಂ ಆನ್ನಿಕಂ ದೈವಂ. You have to do all daily activities, but you should do some spiritual activities. See, ಊಟ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಕಾಫಿ ಕುಡಿಯೋದು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗೋದು, all these things you keep doing it. I need not tell you, sir, but you have to use your time a little or more towards Sandhya Vandanam, towards Devata Prarthana, towards Deepa kindling, or Deepa of the Sankhanada, or Naivedya for something. That's what it's called. All that is called connected to the gods. Daivam, Devanam idam iti Daivam. Devasya idam Daivam. So whatever that's exactly what in Krishna and Bhagavad Gita also tells us. You have to do something. Patram, pushpam, balam, toyam. Ayasam, mam, bhaktya, mama. Please give me that to me. I'm just happy. When I'm happy, I'll make you happy. That's the whole problem. So if you make the gods happier, they will make you also happier. Otherwise, they don't bother about us. Because there are hundreds of daktas to her in their list. So like that, uttishta, 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 like that. I have already covered some slokas. But because Ramakrishna is there, I just like to review briefly so that he will catch up the link. See, generally, if you say, hey, get up, nobody bothers about it. They will continue on the divid. If you keep on repeating uttishta, 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 they can't stand the force of the persons, so they have to get up. For example, Lakshmi Devi is made to get up with the ginkara of the elephants. She's such a rich lady. She keeps elephants in her palace. So those are just at the right morning. All elephants will start. So gajas, all gajas will do it. Therefore, gaja. Gaja means all people. Ga is maranam. Ja means birth. So gaja indicates to you that this is the, because gajagamana means our lifestyles are like the elephant, being born, living and dying. Jayate, vardhate, parinamate, mriyate cha. Therefore, say uttishta, uttishta. It is a Govinda, because Govinda means it's a permanent name for him. Very well liked by there are hundreds of stories to say why he is called Govinda. Generally, one story is Go is the earth, Go is the Vedas, Go is the cow. He wanted a cow to quench his hunger. Then he went to a cowman and asked, cowherd, and asked, I want a cow. But the fellow refused to cow. After, when Venkateshwara Swami went away, suddenly he realized, what is that? Somebody asked me a cow, I cannot given. So he took the cow and calf and went after him, saying, Govinda, Govinda, please take the cow, please take the cow. But by the time the fellow able to reach him up, he disappeared. But therefore, there is that Govinda Sabda where there is the offering of the go. Go is wealth for us. Any and everything. That's what వడ్డికాసులవాడ నిలువుదోపిడివాడ వెంకటరమణ తిరుపతికి పోతే ఎట్లంటే మీకు రిటర్న్ టికెట్కు డబ్బులు లేవు, అంత ఖర్చు అయిపోతుంది తెలియకుండా. ఇన్ఫ్యాక్ట్ ఐ హ్యాపెన్ టు మీట్ ఎ పర్సన్ హూ కేమ్ టు మీ, సార్ నేను బెంగళూరు నుంచి వచ్చాను, నాకు బస్ టికెట్కు డబ్బులు లేవు సార్, అంతా ఖర్చు అయిపోయింది ఇక్కడే అని మొదలెట్టాడు. ఐ రిమెంబర్. సో అంటే మీ వడ్డీ కాసుల వాడ అన్నప్పుడు హీ హ్యాస్ టు కలెక్ట్ ది ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఫర్ దట్ borrowing that he has made it sala. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ he is called Govinda. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಸರ ಗೋತಿಷ್ಠ ಗರುಡ ಧ್ವಜ. See, Garuda Dhwaja means movement. Garuda is known for movement, known for transportation. So Dhwaja is the victory. So by going through by the Garuda Vahana, he has to do lot of things. When Gajendra Moksham to be made, he came with his Garuda. So Garuda brought him very quickly to the spot where the elephant Gajaraja was seeking the help and bhakti. And therefore, Uttishta Kamalakanta Trilokyam Mangalam Kuru. So one is Trilokya Mangalam, Krishna Venkateshwara Swami has to do it. He has to take care of any and everybody. Tom, Dick, Mary and all people he has to take care of. No matter, no caste, no color, no country, nothing. All human beings are same before the feet of Venkateshwara Swami. That's why you observe that Venkatramana is a universal God. He has not. That's why Trilokyam Mangalam Kuru. But he cannot do all alone everything. There should be a family girl, a wife. Therefore, Kamala Kanta, Kamala is his wife. So nobody can afford to have a complete house without a wife. So when wife also is there in the house, she will go to kitchen, you will be in the drawing hall. So like that, Kamala Kanta, there are many meanings for the word Kamala Kanta. Kanta is husband. Kanta is well loved by Mahalakshmi. So Samudra Mathana Madavaga, Mahalakshmi and Mahavishnu, they are project managers. Mahalakshmi comes out of the ocean and Mahavishnu is the project manager of the Samudra Mathana for the sake of getting the Amrutam. So you know the story. So that's why he's called Kamala Kanta. On the other hand, Kamala Kanta means he's also called Surya Bhagavan. Today, Sunday, we have started explaining or understanding the Venkateshwara Suprabhatam on Sundays. Alternate Sundays we are going to do it. So that's why he is called Kamala Kanta, Surya Bhagavan, who will make the Kamala blossom. So Surya also is called as Kamala Bandhavaha. He is the Bandhu. He is the closest relative to all the Kamalas in the world. So you will note that you understand Kamala Kanta and Uttishta. You see how many times the boys are being made to get up. Uttishta, 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 more than 4 times. When Maharshi is pestering the boys who are ridden by this Nidra Devata, when Maharshi is telling like that, I don't think the boys can keep quiet. See, in our days, people, when we don't get up, somebody used to come and sprinkle cold water on our heads. You may become angry, but you will get up. ಸೊ ಆ ಥರ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ವಿ ಆರ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಅಪ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಉತ್ತಿಷ್ಠ ಕಮಲಾಕ ಅಂತ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್? ತ್ರೈಲೋಕ್ಯಂ ಮಂಗಳಂ ಕುರು. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ದಿ ಮಂಗಳಂ. ಮಂಗ ಅಂದರೆ ಆಸ್ಪಿಷಿಯಸ್. ಮಂಗ ಈಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಚೂನ್. ಮಂಗ ಈಸ್ ಲಕ್. ಮಂಗ ಈಸ್ ಮೋಕ್ಷಂ. ಸೊ ಮಂಗಳಂ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? ದಿ ಮೋಕ್ಷ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಗೋ ಟು all people by virtue of the bhakti they entertain. Therefore it's called Mangala. Something like Muchukunda Varada Govinda Govinda. Why we think of Muchukunda Muchukunda? Muchukunda is a Kshatriya king. But he went on doing, he wanted moksham. He went on doing penance to Brahmadeva. Ultimately Brahma appeared and said, "Oh Muchukunda, stop your tapas. What do you want?" Immediately he said, "I want moksham." Emancipation. Ayyo, I cannot give, I am not eligible to give moksham, or I am not qualified. It's all the department of Brahm, it is all department of Shiva and Narayana. So you approach them. Then Muchukunda became, I wasted my time. So much I did over you. Why not you earlier appear and tell me? I would have continued my. So he was little disturbed in mind, that Muchukunda Maharaja. Then even if you have any desire, I don't have any desire, you must give me. Even if I go back to my country, my Rajyam, nobody will be there to receive me, and I cannot, I don't want return. So then Brahma said, you think of doing Narayana Japam. So that is in Krishna Avataram. Krishna went to the cave where Muchukunda was in Yoga Nidra, several in the cave of the Oat Mountain. But Krishna, while playing as a boy, when that Kalanemi Rakshasa came to catch and kill him, and looking at Kalanemi coming, he just ran so with such a speed. When he ran like that, even the Rakshasa thought, oh, Krishna, the boy is afraid of me. I can easily catch him. But he suddenly disappeared into the cave, and then there was this Muchukunda sleeping, and Avaga, he woke him up with all force, kicking him with his leg and all that. Rakshasa he is. Then he opened the eye, Muchukunda opened the eye, tapas, red eyes, because tapas was concentrated. Immediately he was burnt into ashes. Then stealthily Krishna came, the small boy, and he was looking, what is this? And I came to get rid of the sins, and now I am burning it out. Then Krishna said, I have come to you to give moksham. But I don't want to kill this Kalanemi because he is not eligible to be killed by me and get moksham. So I have come to you to give you emancipation. That's why Muchukunda Varada Govinda means Muchukunda, like Muchukunda being given by Krishna, going to the place where Muchukunda is doing penance. So also wherever we are like to that place, that Krishna or Venkateshwara Swami. That's why you observe anywhere and any and everywhere there is the photos of Venkatramana these days. And Kamala and Mataha Samasta Jagatam Madhukaitavarehi. So he is the mother Samasta Jagatam. That is, he is the motherboard. For any electronic thing, you must have motherboard. Without motherboard, you cannot. And only the expert knows where the motherboard gone wrong if it is not working. So adukosra I cannot know unless you are a big technician, very well familiar. So that's why the mother, when you say Mataha, means Amma knows the hunger of the child. Amma knows what kind of food to be given to the child, how much food is to be given to the child. So any and everything is knowledge which is only mastered by the mother of the child, or that. So that's why Mataha. And but this Matrutvam, Om, Aim, Hrim, Srim, Sri Matre Namaha. When you say Sri Mata, Yellaru Matragale, all the many of them are mothers, but he is the only mother. That's why Sri Kara is there. We don't call Sri Mata, but only Sri Mata is the deserved name to Ammavar Lalita Parameswari or Durga Parameswari, and she is called Matrurupena Samsthita. But Venkateshwara, no matter. See, for gods, sex is not important, or gender is not important. So the ultimately Adishakti Swarupini anta. Any and everything has emanated. In Lalita Sahasranamam, you come to know that in Pralayam, before Pralayam, even Shiva, all these Trimurtis get merged up. But that Shiva who gets merged up into Pralayam, but that Shiva who will be continuous, because Parvati cannot be a widow. So she makes that Shiva to be Sadashiva. So Sadashiva Swarupam, Sadashiva concept is there. That means he is a Shiva who is constantly present. She is not called as Shiva Kutumbini, but she is called as Sadashiva Kutumbini. You understand? A Kutumba, see Sadashivani Kutumba, ఎంత పెద్దదంటే Sadashiva's Kutumba is Samasta Jagat. The entirety of the universe. How many universes are there? Not one that we see, only one, but there are many universes, many lokas, many bhavanas. So we are only a speck, not even a speck, because we are staying in the Bhurloka, Bhuvarloka, Suvarloka, Janarloka, Tapoloka, Matya. ಎಷ್ಟು ಲೋಕಗಳು ಲೋಕಾನಾಂ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಭೂಲೋಕೆ. When you make a Mahasankalpam, there you should give your Google Drive and say where you are staying, and also the year and all that you have to say. So we say that. And also Bhuvana names also, 14 Bhuvanas and Sapta Lokas, like that. He is a Mataha Samasta Jagatam. But he is not simply a mother. Sri Mata, Sri Maharajni, Srimat Simhasaneshwari. So when she is Sri Maharajni, means she is the ruler. Every housewife is the controller of the entire thing. The health of the people in the house, the work, prosperity, suggestion, any and everything is Amma. Amma always will be working in 8 folds. So that's why she is called as the Mata. At the same time, she is a soldier. Venkateshwara Swami is a soldier. Madhu Kaitava. That's why he has fought with Madhu and Kaitava Rakshasas for 5,000 years. Papa, the Madhu Kaitava Rakshasas took pity upon Vishnu. Hey, stop. What do you want? What do you want? Then Vishnu said, you just have a desire. I'm going to give you boon. Then he said, hey, please give me the boon that I can kill you. Then Madhu Kaitava Rakshasa said, okay, at this state, you kill us. Therefore, ವಿಷ್ಣುವಿಗೆ ವರವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವ ಮಹಾರಾಕ್ಷಸರು ಯಾರು ಅಂದರೆ ಮಧುಕೈಟವ ರಾಕ್ಷಸರು. So of all the enmity that he picked up, Madhukaitava Rakshasas are immortal because they have given fight for 5,000 years to Vishnu, one hand. Secondly, looking at Vishnu tired, they gave boon and they accepted to be killed by Vishnu. Therefore, he is called as the Ari. So Madhukaitava Ari, he is the enemy, sworn enemy of Madhukaitava Rakshasas. Who are Madhukaitava Rakshasas? They are his own children. Like Brahmadeva, Madhukaitava is also. Brahmadeva's brothers are Madhu and Kaitava Rakshasas. But all brothers are not affectionate to each other. If there are 4 brothers or 10 brothers, some brother will be inimical to the other brother. పుట్టుతూ పిల్లలు అన్నదమ్ముళ్ళు, పెరుగుతూ దాయాదులు అంటారు. సో ఒకరికి జీతం ఎక్కువ వస్తుంది, ఒకరికి తక్కువ వస్తుంది, ఒకరు ఎక్కువ చదువుకుంటారు, ఒకరు తక్కువ చదువుకుంటారు. సో uniformity, harmony may not be there among all brothers. Therefore, there will be tug. నీకు అంత సంబళం వస్తుంది కదరా, నాకు కొంచెం పంపించకూడదు ప్రతి నెల, నాకు వచ్చే తక్కువ, అకౌంట్ మేనేజ్ అని అడిగే బ్రదర్స్ కూడా ఉన్నారు, ఎల్డర్ బ్రదర్స్. సో వై నాట్ టు టేక్ సపోర్ట్? సో నో, ది బ్రదర్ హూ ఈజ్ ఎర్నింగ్ మోర్ మస్ట్ హ్యావ్ ది కైండ్నెస్ టు సెండ్ వాలంటరీలీ. What is not voluntarily done, whatever you ask, it is a demand, and that demand is not permitted in our, Sanatana Dharmam. So, yet dattam dakshinam, it's called dakshina. So, dakshinena hastena yaddanam diyate that dakshinanta. So, madhukaita bhari and mataha jagatam mataha. In the third sloka, you see, వక్షో విహారిణి మనోహర దివ్యమూర్తే శ్రీస్వామిని స్థితజన ప్రియదానశీలే శ్రీ వెంకటేశదయితే తవ సుప్రభాతం. సో afterwards, you cannot simply praise Venkatramana Swami, you should also praise Amma. That's what one time, when we are doing annual day to another Adhyayana Kendra, for some time we used to only invite the scholars and give him Vedasri and honor him on this set, give him a big citation and honor. So suddenly one of my deep bhaktas and friend and Devi Upasaka told me, Satyanarayana, ఏమయ్యా నువ్వు వాళ్ళని మాత్రం కూర్చోబెడితే వాళ్ళ పెళ్ళాన్ని ఈ ఆడియన్స్గా కూర్చోబెడితే వాళ్ళు ఇంటికి పోయిన తర్వాత కష్టపడతారు కదా బాబు, వాళ్ళని కూడా కూర్చోబెట్టి స్టేజ్ మీద ఇద్దరికి అనర్ చేయి, అప్పుడు గొడవ తీరుతుంది అని చెప్పాడు. కాబట్టి అమ్మవారిని కూడా కలిపి చేస్తే అయ్యవారికి కష్టం ఉండదు, అమ్మకు కష్టం ఉండదు. సో వీ స్టార్టెడ్ ఇన్వైటింగ్ బోత్ ది దంపతీస్ ఆన్ టు ది స్టేజ్, make them praise. And because if the man is scholar, it's because of the woman. But for woman, he cannot go to other places, he cannot make Tirtha Yatra, he cannot be a Pandit, he cannot be helping all. So maybe Adhyapakas, because salary comes, but for Gurus there is no salary. Guru is one who will give you Adhyatma Vidya. Adhyapaka is only who teaches you physics, chemistry, and sociology. All these subjects, they are all Adhyapakas. But they only superimpose the knowledge of these things. But Guru, spiritual Guru, he will put you on the spiritual pathway, and therefore Guruhu Brahma. They never you say Adhyapakaha Brahma anta yaru helala. Guruhu Brahma. Adhyapaka's seema or limited boundary is limited. He cannot elevate you up, but he may tell some subhashitas, but which you will forget. But Guru is Margadarshi. He's called Daivagna, and he is called Desika. So Desikam Saranam Brajami. So ಆ ದೇಶಿಕರು ಯಾರು ಅಂದರೆ ಗುರುಗಳು. ದೇರ್ಫೋರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ವಕ್ಷೋ ವಿಹಾರಿಣಿ ಮನೋಹರ ದಿವ್ಯಮೂರ್ತೆ ಶ್ರೀ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಿ ಶ್ರಿತ ಜನ ಪ್ರಿಯದಾನಶೀಲೆ ಶ್ರೀ ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ ದಯಿತೆ ತವ ಸುಪ್ರಭಾತಂ. ಲಲಿತಾ ಸಹಸ್ರನಾಮಂ, Durga Sahasranamam, Shyamalamba Sahasranamam or Shyamalamba. These are all the matas. To see, now we are having, I think, we are going to face the Shyamala Navaratris. So during Shyamala Navaratris, Shyamala Devi is the minister for Lalita Parameswari, and she is called as Mantrini. అమ్మవారికి ఎంత ట్రస్ట్ ఉందంటే ఆ శ్యామలాంబ మీద, మంత్రిణీ న్యస్త రాజ్యధూహు, ది రాజ్యధూ ఈజ్ deposited or entrusted to Shyamalamba. Anyway, that's why you observe Vaksho Viharini, Alimelamma, Padmavati, Lakshmi Devi, she has that place on the Vakshasthala of Mahavishnu. Therefore, Vishnu is being complicated as Vakshastadharaha, and Shiva is called as Sirastadharaha, and also Shiva is also called as the Parsvastadharaha. He Parsvastadharaha is keeping the wife next to him, and Vakshastadharaha keeping the wife upon his own chest, in his heart, and Sirastadharaha is one who keeps the wife over his head. Netti మీద పెట్టుకుంటారు. Ganga is there upon the head, and Parvati next to him sitting on the throne. Never is Parvati inside. But Parvati, that's also Swarupam. Therefore, she is Manohara Divyamurti. Amma Mahalakshmi means she is Manohara. She will simply captivate and attract your mind, but you cannot turn your attention away. Who does not want money? Who does not want to ಧಾನ್ಯಂ ಧನಂ ಬಹುಪುತ್ರ లాభం ఇವೆಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡ వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ అమ్మా మనస్సును హరించిపోతుందన్నమాట. అమ్మని చూస్తే పద్మావతి ఎంత అందంగా ఉన్నాడు, ఎన్ని అలంకారాలు, ఏమీ కష్టం లేదు. పద్మావతి హల్మేల మంగాపురం పోతే పద్మావతి దేవస్థానంలో ఇచ్చే లడ్డు ప్రసాదము డిఫరెంట్, వెంకటరమణ స్వామి దగ్గర ఇచ్చే లడ్డు ప్రసాదం డిఫరెంట్. రామకృష్ణ, డూ యూ సీ ఎనీ డిఫరెన్స్?
Yeah, Avun Gurugaru. Yes, actually, the Venkateshwara Swami Prasadam is different totally, and Padmavatiyam this Prasadam is totally different. It's fine.
ముఖ్యంగా ఏం డిఫరెన్స్ ముఖ్యంగా?
The content is different mainly. Of the laddu.
అన్నిటికంటే ముఖ్యంగా వెంకటరమణ స్వామి ప్రసాదంలో చక్కెర ముక్కలు ఉంటాయి, కలకండ ముక్కలు. యూ కెనాట్ ఎంజాయ్ ఇట్. బట్ అమ్మవారి
మెత్తగా
లడ్డు ప్రసాదంలో
సాఫ్ట్
కలకండ ముక్కలు
సాఫ్ట్,
అది అమ్మ
సాఫ్ట్, టోటలీ సాఫ్ట్.
కలకండ ముక్కలు ఇక్కడ కొరకాలి, అక్కడ కొరకక్కర్లే. సో దట్ ఈస్ దాట్ అమ్మ. అమ్మ అంటే సాఫ్టెస్ట్. షీ ఈజ్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్, అప్ప ఈజ్ హార్డ్వేర్. సో రాముని దగ్గర ఉండేది రామ ఈ సాఫ్ట్వేర్, బట్ ఆయన కోదండం హార్డ్వేర్. So Rama is a combination. When you think of the Kodanda Rama, he is a software and hardware combination. So that he is called as a duty doctor ready. When problem crops up, he need not search for his weapon. కయ్యల్లో ఇట్టుకుని ఇడతారన్నమాట. సో డ్యూటీ డాక్టర్, సంథింగ్ లైక్ ది మెడికల్ కిట్. ఆ రోజుల్లో ఇన్ దోస్ డేస్ డాక్టర్స్ యూస్ టు క్యారీ మెడికల్ కిట్. Nowadays they don't carry, only they don't even carry pen and notebook to give the prescription on the spot when they visit the patient. మనమే పేపర్ను ఇచ్చి ఆయనతో రాయించుకొని అంగడికి పోవాలి. ఆ రోజుల్లో డాక్టర్ ఇంటికి వచ్చాడు అంటే హీ యూస్ టు కమ్ విత్ మెడికల్ కిట్ అండ్ యూస్ టు ట్రీట్ ఇన్స్టాంటేనియస్లీ దెన్ అండ్ దేర్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్ ది పేషెంట్. ఎనీవే, సో మనోహర దివ్య మూర్తి. అమ్మవారికి మూర్తి లేదు, దేవుడికి మూర్తి లేదు. దట్స్ వై ఇన్ లలితా సహస్రనామం ఎల్స్వేర్ ఇట్ ఇస్ సెడ్ మూర్తి స్వరూపిణి. షీ ఈస్ హ్యావింగ్ మూర్త ಅಮೂರ್ತ. ಅದನ್ನೇ ಈ ಗುರುವಾಯೂರು ಕೃಷ್ಣನ ವರ್ಣನೆ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಸೊ ದೃಷ್ಟೇ ಅಸ್ಪಷ್ಟಂ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಲುಕ್ ಅಟ್ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮ ಈಸ್ ದೇರ್, but he is not clear for you. Similarly, muktam nitya muktam. See, nirmuktam nitya muktam. Nirmuktam nitya muktam. Double. He is this, that. When he is this and that, depends upon how you view it, how you get the darshanam. So manohara durtam. And after all that, Padmavati. అంటే యూ గాట్ పద్మావతి స్తోత్రం లక్ష్మీ గర్జన లోపల ఆ మహానుభావుడు ఏమంటాడు, వైకుంఠనాయకి అంత అమ్మవారికి లక్ష్మీదేవిని కళాకళాలు మోసే 5-6 శ్లోకాలు ఉన్నాయి. సో దట్ ఆల్సో విల్ టేకప్ ఇన్ కోర్స్ ఆఫ్ టైమ్ ది లక్ష్మీ గద్యం. సో హియర్ వక్షో విహారిణి మనోహర దివ్యమూర్తే శ్రీస్వామిని. షీ ఈజ్ ది క్వీన్, మహారాజ్ఞి, శ్రీమత్ సింహాసనేశ్వరి. If Raja is sitting on the throne, Rani also sits on the throne next to him. So Raja, Rani, both are there on the throne. But independently, sometime Raja is absent, then Ammavaru will be sitting on the throne and looking to that court. So that's why she is said to be Sri Swamini. Swamini means the wife, the controller, the ruler, the protector, and the caretaker. బట్ శ్రీస్వామిని పరమేశ్వరి. అమ్మవారు ఎవరంటే వారిని చక్కగా చూసుకుంటుంది. అండ్ నాట్ ఓన్లీ దట్, శ్రీతజన ప్రియదానశీలే. వాట్ ఈస్ ది క్యారెక్టర్ ఆఫ్ పద్మావతి అమ్మవారు? షీ హెస్ గాట్ ది క్యారెక్టర్ అండ్ కాండక్ట్. శీల ఈస్ ది బిహేవియర్ అండ్ కాండక్ట్. అండ్ శ్రిత జనప్రియ దానశీలే. సో అమ్మవారు చేసినంత దానం మనకు. అంటే షీ ఈజ్ నెవర్ ఎక్స్పెక్ట్స్ ఎనీథింగ్ బ్యాక్. వాట్ గుడ్ షీ డస్ గివ్ అస్. But it is only our gratitude that we have got to give back something. Patram, Pushpam, Phalam, Toyam is our attitude and our gratefulness and the token. What you can give to God, you can give. That's why Manoharini, Manasu onde namde, Mano Pushpam Samarpayami, Manasa Dhupam Samarpayami. That's exactly what our Sankara has introduced. The idea is called మనస్సు మేడ్ ఇట్ యాజ్ దట్. మన మనస్సింద షోడశోపచార పూజ చేయొచ్చు. సో ఆ మనోస్తోత్రమ్స్ ఆర్ దేర్. ఈవెన్ ఆల్ త్యాగరాజ పురంధరదాస ఎవ్రీబడి హ్యావ్ అపీల్డ్ టు ది ಮೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಪೀಪಲ್. ಸೊ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ದಾನ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅನ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ಅರ್ಜ್ that comes up. After all, nothing you can keep, nothing you can take away. You are to everything remove, get up and remove and get away. In India, the corpse is burnt, not having anything on the body. But in America and Western countries, you cannot do like that. You will put all the liked dress of the individual and deck him with that, and then they send it to the burning point. They don't burn, this all, the crematoriums are there. Anyway, so శ్రీ స్థితజన ప్రియదానశీలే, అమ్మవారికి దానం చేయడమే అమ్మవారి యొక్క క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్. ఆదానం హి విసర్గాయ సతాం వారిముచామివ అంత. See, why do clouds are formed after taking limited water from the earth just to give out in a multiple form? ఆదానం హి విసర్గాయ సతాం వారిముచామివ ಅಂತ. ಸತ್ಪುರುಷರು ಕ್ಲೌಡ್ಸ್ ತರಹ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. Whatever water they have got, they empty themselves absolutely and they become white. Dark clouds, when rain is up, they turn white because they become clean అవుతారు. సో అమ్మవారి యొక్క శీలం ఏంటంటే, ఎవరైతే భక్తితో అమ్మవారిని తలుచుకుంటారో, శ్రీత ఈజ్ రెఫ్యూజ్. యూ షుడ్ సరెండర్ బిఫోర్ హర్. సి ಭಕ್ತಜನಪಾಲಿನಿ and ಭಕ್ತಜನ ಸಾಮ್ರಾಜ್ಯದಾಯಿನಿ and like that. ಅವ್ರ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಾಮ್ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳು ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು. ಈ ದುರ್ಗಾ ಸಪ್ತಶತಿ, when that Suratha Kshatriya, he doesn't want moksham just then. He wanted to go back to his country, be a king, ruler, and destroy all the enemies and rule for some time, and afterwards only he would get the desire to go to emancipation. That's why Durga Parameswari Bhoga Moksha Prada. She will give Bhoga and Moksha. Swarga Pavarga Sukhada. So Swarga and Bhulokadalli Saukhya, Swargalokadalli Saukhya, Amele Moksham. All gods want Moksham. Don't think that the gods are happy. No, they are not happy. So ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ they want to get rid of this administrative portfolios which Indra has given, or even Indra also. There is no one Indra. By now there are so many Indras who occupy the Indra chair, something like the district collectors or the president of the country or the chief minister or prime minister of the country. There are so many. There are more than 14 prime ministers that India has been enjoying. So right from independence, we have 14 or more prime ministers who are very good like that. ಅದರಿಂದ ಶ್ರೀ ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ ದಯಿತೆ ತವ ಸುಪ್ರಭಾತಂ. Of all that, who is she? She is the Dayita. She is the wife. She is the consort. She is the companion. She is the life partner. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅದೇನು ದಯಿತೆ ಅನ್ನುವಾಗ, ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ವೆಂಕಟರಮಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಆರ್ ಮಹಾವಿಷ್ಣು ಈಸ್ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ಆರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಬಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಥಾರಿಟಿ ಎನಫ್ ಟು ರಿಮೂವ್ ದಿ ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಭಕ್ತಾಸ್, but she is also equally potent because Bharya, Bharta, the wife and husband, are taken to be the two wheels of the chariot samsara ratha. ಈ ಸಂಸಾರ ರಥಕ್ಕೆ ಎರಡು ಚಕ್ರಗಳು, wife and husband. No one is superior, no one is inferior. Both of them are even. Otherwise, The samsara ratha, samsara chakras do not may be progressive. Adrinda, she is said to be Dayita of Venkatesha. So that Lord who has the profession of removing all kinds of sins of all the Sritajanas, she also takes. So her department and Venkatesha's department, same. Either you can go here or you can go there, no matter. They are not jealous each other. Hey, Amma hatra ಯಾಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀಯೋ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. Nothing like that. Nor Amma will say, hey, ಅವನ ಹತ್ರ ಯಾಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀಯಾ, ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಯಾಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀಯಾ, ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಯಾಕೆ. Nothing. It's all the ample choice is there for bhaktas. You choose Sri Devi Bhakti or Deva Bhakti, no matter, because there is no gender for the God. Now we only attribute the gender, color, etc., what we have got. ಆದರೆ ದೇವರು ಶಕ್ತಿ ಸ್ವರೂಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಸ್ abstract principle, supra cosmic transcendental force. Who is Brahma? ಸೊ ಸೂಪ್ರಾ ಕಾಸ್ಮಿಕ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸೆಂಡೆಂಟಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ಇವರು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರಾಧಾಕೃಷ್ಣನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ದಿ ಪರಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಇಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ಸೊ ತವ ಸುಪ್ರಭಾತಂ. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಯು ಸುಪ್ರಭಾತಂ. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಸುಪ್ರಭಾತಂ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಅಗೈನ್ ಹಿ ವಿಲ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ. ಅಮ್ಮನು ಅಟ್ಲೇ ವದಲಕೂಡ್ದು. ಸಿ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ವಿನ್ ದ favor of the lady of the house first, then everything will be pakka. You can't invite your friend to your house for lunch unless you have the consent and the cooperation of your wife. Therefore, in order, tava suprabhatam aravindalochane bhavatu prasanna mukhachandra mandale. First of all, you have to also take Ammavaru also together. And Aravinda Lochane Suprabhatam Tava. You have already said Suprabhatam to Vishnu. You should also say good morning to Amma. Ammaku good morning, Ayyaku good morning. Then Ammayya will be very happy. So any custom, anything we get, we say Ammayya. We say, we don't say Amma only or Ayya only. Amma and Ayya, Appa and Amma. So this is the Sanatana Dharmam. Both mother and father, both wife and husband, both are important. Therefore, Amma kuda Suprabhatam palaktunnadu. Tava Suprabhatam. And Amma Aravinda Lochane is a Kamalakanta. Vishnu is, Venkatramana is said to be Kamalakanta, but Ammavaru said to be Aravinda Lochana. So she has the lotus-eyed, that is Pushkarakshi. Andre Pushkara andre lotus. So Aravinda, every word has so much of expansive meaning. And if you start writing Vyakhyanam or commentary to each word, taking word by word, it turns into volumes. And our time will run away also, because we have to cover 27 slokas or so with alternate Sundays as much as possible. And you should get into the core of the communication and the kirti of Amma, Mahalakshmi, Appa, Venkatesha. So, Bhavatu Prasanna Mukhachandra Mandale Aravinda Lochane. ನಿಮ್ಗೇನಾಗಬೇಕಮ್ಮ, ಆ ತಾಯಿ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದರೆ, ನೀವು ಆ ತಾಯಿಯನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದರೆ ಹೆಂಗಿರಬೇಕು? ಪ್ರಸನ್ನವಾಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಪ್ರಸನ್ನ ಮಹಾಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ, ಪ್ರಸನ್ನ ಆಂಜನೇಯ, ಪ್ರಸನ್ನ ಮಹಾವಿಷ್ಣು. ಸೊ ಈ ಪ್ರಸನ್ನ ಅಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಸನ್ನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಆ ಪ್ರಸನ್ನ ವೆರಿ 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 ಪ್ಲೆಸೆಂಟ್, ರೆಡಿ ಟು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಯು. ಪ್ರಸನ್ನತಾ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ರೆಡಿ ಟು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಯು. And how do you catch that kind of readiness in the face of Amma? Mukhachandra Mandal, Mukha. Whenever you look at the face, you can discern how is the person. That's why it is said, a fish and man smell quickly ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣಮೂರ್ತಿ. ಸೊ ಫಿಶ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್, ಒಂದು ಫಿಶಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಹೂ ಆರ್ ದೇ ಅಂತ ಮುಖ ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಅಂಡ್ ಹೆಂಗಿದೆ ಅಮ್ಮವಾರು ಮುಖಮು ಅಂದರೆ, ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಲೈಕ್ ಅರವಿಂದಂ ಐಸ್, ಬಟ್ ದಿ ಎಂಟೈರಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಫೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದೇವಿ ಈಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಚಂದ್ರ. ವೆನ್ ಇಸ್ ಪೂರ್ಣ ಚಂದ್ರ, ವೆನ್ ಯು ಲುಕ್ ಅಟ್ ಇಟ್, ದಿ ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ನೋ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್, ಬಟ್ ಶಿ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಬ್ರೈಟ್. The light, the brilliance that comes from Purna Chandra is exuberantly great, exquisitely great. And therefore, here, అమ్మవారు పొద్దున లేపిన తర్వాత మనము చూస్తే ఎంత ప్లెజెంట్గా వెంకటరమణ స్వామి తన ముఖచంద్రాన్ని చూపిస్తాడో అంతే ప్లెజెంట్గా అమ్మవారు కూడా చూపిస్తే అప్పుడు అమ్మ అయ్య, అమ్మకు యాంగ్రీ, అయ్యకు ప్రేమ, ఇంబ్యాలెన్స్. అమ్మ అప్ప ఇబ్బరు ఇన్ ద హౌస్, చిల్డ్రన్ తక్షణ కైండ్ అండ్ అఫెక్షనేట్ అండ్ ಹೆಲ್ಪಿಂಗ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ದೆರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ಬೆಟರ್ ಹೆವೆನ್. ದ ಹೌಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಹೆವೆನ್. ಹೋಮ್ ಸ್ವೀಟ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಅಂತ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ವೀಟ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಆದರೆ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಎಂಟರ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದಿ ಹೌಸ್, ಜನರಲಿ ಪೀಪಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಶೌಟಿಂಗ್, quarreling, desiring, oh God. No, that's why don't enter inside the house. Look at the board and happily go out. So here, and moreover, Vidhi, Shankara, Indra, Vanitaabhirarchite, వృషశైలనాథ దయితే దయానిధే. ఈ ఫోర్త్ శ్లోక ఆల్సో అమ్మవారికి ఎక్స్టెన్షన్. నాట్ ఓన్లీ ది పరమాత్మ వెంకటేశ ఈజ్ అటెండెడ్ బై సో మెనీ, బట్ హియర్ ఆల్సో విధి, బ్రహ్మదేవ, శంకర, శివ, ఇంద్ర, ది కింగ్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ గాడ్స్, and not only these people, but with their respective vanitas. Vidhi vanita is Saraswati. Shankara vanita is Parvati. Indra vanita is Indrani. ಇವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ not only the men are worshipping you, ಬಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಟುಗೆದರ್ ದೇರ್ ವೈಫ್ಸ್, ದಂಪತಿ ಸಮೇತವಾಗಿ ಪೂಜಾ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ದಂಪತಿ ಪೂಜಾ ಅಂತಾರಲ್ವ, ದಂಪತಿಗಳು ಸೇರಿ ಪೂಜಾ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಇಬ್ಬರು ಎನಿ ಪೂಜಾ ಯು ಡೂ ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ಹೌಸ್, ಬೋತ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ದಿ ದಂಪತೀಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಆಚಮನ. ಏನಮ್ಮ ಆಚಮನ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಇಬ್ಬರನ್ನೂ ಆಚಮನ ಮಾಡಿಸೋದು ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತಲ್ವ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ವಿಧಿ ವನಿತಾ, ಶಂಕರ ವನಿತಾ, ಇಂದ್ರ ವನಿತಾ ಎಕ್ಸೆಟ್ರಾ ಬಿಹಿ ಅರ್ಚಿತೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯಾಕೆಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಯು ಆರ್ ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ಆಲ್ ಸೆಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡನ್, ಯು ಆರ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಆಲ್ ಎ ವೈಫ್. ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಐಶ್ವರ್ಯ ಇದ್ದರೂ, ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಕೀರ್ತಿ ಇದ್ದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಮನೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬಂದರೆ, ಶಿ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಎನ್ IAS ಆಫೀಸರ್, ಶಿ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಎನ್ IPS ಆಫೀಸರ್, ಶಿ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಎ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್, ಶಿ ಮೇ ಬಿ MLA, ಶಿ ಮೇ ಬಿ XYZ. ಬಟ್ ವೆನ್ ಶಿ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದ ಹೌಸ್, ದಿ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್, ಅಮ್ಮ ಕಾಫಿ ಕೊಡು, ಅಮ್ಮ ಊಟ ಕೊಡು. ಇಫ್ ಎ ಸರ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಮ್ಮ, ದಿ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ. ಅಮ್ಮನಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ದಟ್ ಅಮ್ಮ ಈಸ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಟು ಬಿ ದಯಿತಾ ಟು ಹೂಮ್? ವೃಷಶೈಲನಾಥ. Shailanatha is Venkatramana Swami. There are 7 mountains. So among all the 7 mountains, there is one Seshadri mountain, Vrishashaila mountain. Vrisha means Shrestha. The Seshadrinath, Seshadri Shaila, Seshadri Sekhara Vibhu. So among all 7 mountains, Venkatramana Swami has chosen the Seshadri mountain. We have got Garudadri and Anjanadri, etc. 7 mountains are there. And when you look at that 7 mountains, the idea, how they are all there in respect to their house, they just represent the sleeping Venkatramana Swami. ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮೂಗು, ಕಿರೀಟ, ತಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಆ ತಿರುಪತಿ ಕೊಂಡಲು చూస్తుంటే. ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಗೋ ಟು ಜೋಶಿ ಮಠ್, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಸಿ ಮಹಾಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಸ್ವರೂಪಂ ಇನ್ ದ ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ಸ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಜೋಶಿ ಮಠಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನೋಡಿದೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು 27 miles ಅವೇ ಟು ದಿ ಬದ್ರಿನಾಥ್, ಅಲ್ಲಿ క్వీన్ మౌంటైన్స్ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ఆ క్వీన్ ಯಾರು ಅಂದರೆ అమ్మవారు. సో అమ్మవారి యొక్క స్వరూపము ఆ బద్రీనాథ్ దగ్గర ఉంటుంది. అయ్యవారి స్వరూపము తిరుమలలో ఉంటుంది. కాబట్టి వెదర్ ఇట్ బి ఏ బద్రీనాథ or whether it be a Venkatanatha, no matter. It all depends upon their grace dawning on you. That's why Vrishabha, Sesha, so Dayanidhe, Vrishashailanatha, Dayite. Amma, you are after all, the consort of the Vrishashailanatha. and therefore, and then the basic texture, the basic quality, the basic behavior, and the nature of the basic a woman and man cannot be overcome, but they remain like that. Man is man, a woman is woman. That's why woman is called as Nari, man is called as Purusha. And even Purusha also gets that Purushika anta Amavaru. ಸೊ ಈ ಲಲಿತಾ ಸಹಸ್ರನಾಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ ದಟ್ ಅಮ್ಮವಾರು ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ದ ಫಾರಮ್ ಆಸ್ ದಿ ಪರಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಮಹಿಷಿ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ವಾಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಈಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಲಲಿತಾ ಅಮ್ಮ ಫಾರ್ ಪಾರ್ವತಿ, ಬಟ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಸೇಕ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಶಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ದಿ ಪರಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಮಹಿಷಿ. Also, as Shankaracharya puts it, and again, Sivayuvati Bhavena Vidubhibhushe. You are going to be just called as Sivayuvati. She is the best chosen girl of Lord Shiva. So I think I have reviewed actually another 5-6 slokas now. We continue next Sunday, all these things. I hope you love this kind of content, value, and the depth inside the slokas, and you will understand the total marvelous, powerful, influencing, and helpful personality of both Ishwara Venkatramana and at the same time Mahalakshmi. So generally we go to we go to Alivera Mangapuram and make darshan of that. So when you go to Alivera Mangapuram, make Padmavati darshanam, you get soft laddu. When you go to Tirumala, make namaskaram, you get the hard laddu. However, hard and soft, both put together will Amma Appa. So Amma is one, Appa is one. I stop here. Om Swasti.
Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahavijankaravavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastama Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Satam. Sarvam Shri Krishnarpanamastu, Shri Vasudevarpanamastu, Shri Veda Purusha Shirvadostu. Om Shri Matru Charanaravindarpanamastu. Om Tat Sat. Hari Om. Namaste Guruji.
Very happy. So Hengi Babu, how are you liking it?
Chennagide Guruji.
So Ramakrishna, do you like this mode of doing it?
Gurugaru.
చూసారా ఊరికే చెప్పు 15 నిమిషాలు 20 నిమిషాలు చెప్పుకొని ఇంటికి వెళ్ళి then you will be surprised కదా.
అవునండి. ఎస్ గురు.
ఇంత వ్యాఖ్యానము సామాన్యంగా మనం దొరకదు, రాయలేము కూడా. యూ కాంట్ రైట్ ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్. సో it is pleasant to talk and record and listen, and no more we cannot have it, is it not? So you continuously alternate Sundays కూర్చో, నువ్వు కొంచెం ఉద్ధారం అవుతావు. వెంకటరమణప్ప విల్ బి హ్యాపీ. సో రామ అండ్ కృష్ణ ఈజ్ వెంకటప్ప. ఓకే నాన్న. సో గుడ్ లక్. శ్రీరామ్.
ఇది వెంకటేశ్వర పురాణం